Avatar: The Way of Water released in December, and I finally got a hold of all 5 LEGO sets. I love the movie too much to not cover these, and I wanted to give my favourite LEGO theme of 2022 a proper send-off, because I'm not too sure that we'd actually get any more after this. This is set number 75576, the Skimwing Adventure, one of my favourite Avatar sets across the line. The $60 NZ price is pretty brutal, good thing I grabbed mine on a 20% sale, 259 pieces, and it's the only way that you can get the new Jake Sully figure, as well as the cheapest way to get Tonawari, and you get a Skimwing creature, which is the movie's tentpole creature. This bad boy even made it into a poster. The Pandora build this time around is a tiny rock with this salmon colored piece of coral that is pretty good, but the build is nothing special at all. It's used just to display a different Avatar figure. I could not gush more about this Skimwing though, but let's start at the head. The creature sculpts are always the best parts of these new sets, a much thicker build for the body to the past creature with a very sturdy articulation base as well. If you followed the Avatar line, then you may be able to guess how the creature's wings are made. A skeleton build of Technic parts and pegs hold this plastic sheet of a wing design together. The design allows for bending of parts for articulation rather than constraining the build. The back of the tail is connected by a ball joint piece, so it has easier movements all throughout than the rest of the body. Makes sense as well, rapid movements here are how these guys swim. The actual tail just moves from side to side like a boat. It is also displayed on a little Pandora build here, which is totally fine. It's a display though, so it doesn't have to be too amazing for me. Tonawari is here first because he interests me the most. From the distance, he does look a little off, I feel, from the likeness, but it wasn't until I actually had a close-up inspection and I noticed some of the key details, like in his eyes. The colors are maybe just a little darker than they needed to be, but he does look pretty good overall. I love his facial tattoos, which have even made some markings on his chest. His hair is a piece that I really like, but I don't think the likeness is that great across these figures. I think it works fine on him here, but it's not as accurate as it could be. His chest details do make him exclusive though. He does appear in the Mitakainen Reef set, but again, different torso. Jake Sully went from 3 out of the 4 sets from the first wave to now 1 out of 5, making way for that Sully clan. The gun here is my own creation, but we do have to remove this for the sake of the review. Just note that LEGO do not supply any firearm weaponry in any of the Avatar sets for unspecified reasons. He is included with a crossbow that I refuse to acknowledge. Jake features a great torso with some hip pouches, which in the movie he uses for storing machine gun magazines, so I don't know what the hell he's using them here in the LEGO world for. Legs are reuses because of course they are, and his hairpiece is the exact same piece as Tonawari's. It is really disappointing to me that LEGO's inaccuracy problems will even go as far to affect the main characters of these movies, but I assume concept art showing that he had maybe different styles of hair throughout is the reason why we have this incredibly inaccurate hairpiece. This is, I would say, not even close to what he has in the movie. So I may be let down on the figures of Jake Sully here, but the rest of the set is genuinely amazing. It is a cheap, affordable creature that is more than what I could possibly ask for an Avatar set, and I highly recommend this. Skimwing is one of my new favorite creatures. I think that this is peak Avatar 2 set. If you had to get one, you might as well go for these 2 cheap little sea creatures.